Welcome back, guys, to JK Garage 242. I know it's been a while. It's been a rough month. Hey, you'll probably see in the next video or previous to I'm all screwed up. All I know is today is I'm excited. So, as you can see, we have the Corolla in. Got my sponsorships. New wheels. I think I've said that in the last video, I'm not sure. Yeah, so it's in here. I got some new goodies for it. One of them will be in the next video. I got a new blow-off valve finally. But I had to get some parts for that one, so I ain't gonna show it yet because I gotta get the last couple pieces on it. Bought it secondhand from Zach. So I'm gonna be hopefully finding that soon so I can put it in. But this video is about something different. Still turbo related, still engine related. Let me come over to the package. So Christian, I helped him do the ball joints on his WRX, and I told him he could pay me however, and he says, well, how about I pay you with buying you a turbo? So here's the box. And here's the turbo. Yes, it's an eBay, but it's a TD06 20G. So this is what's going on in the car today. So now you're saying, you have the Arashi, why aren't you using it? Well, let me explain what's going on with the Arashi. So I still have it, still here. I rebuilt the cartridge, and here she sits. So, to explain what's going on with this one, my camshafts, being stock, can't push enough air to spin the exhaust housing fast enough. That's why I'm only getting like 5-7 pounds of boost out of it. While my little TD04 over here, I'm pushing 20-25 out of it. And that's dangerous for a TD05, so it's time for me to actually go up. So the best part about this TD06 is it's like that in-between point between the Arashi and the TD04. So my TD04, I believe the exhaust housing is like a 38 or 44, something like that. The Arashi is a 68 on the exhaust housing. And this TD06 is a 52. So it's like that just about a little bit over halfway to the Arashi. So this TD06 is my next going. Hopefully it's gonna work. And then I'm gonna start saving up for my buddy Josh. I'll link his YouTube channel in the description. I think it's, oh man. Feel bad. Sorry, Josh. I forgot your YouTube name. I think it's Subi Dude with a few numbers after, I believe. He's got a pretty nasty WRX, so please check out that description and check out his car. It's like, oh, he's going to have to correct me on the numbers. But it's at least above like the 420, 450 wheel horsepower area. It's big turbo. It's fucking gnarly. I can't wait to actually get this turbo on and meet up with him and see where my car fares against his, because I've always wanted to have a car as fast as Josh's, and if I'm even getting an inkling close to how fast his car is, I'm gonna be happy. So that's kind of where we're at right now. I guarantee his car's still gonna blow mine out of the water, but I want to have that little bit of a, a tiny bit of a chance. So I'm gonna start taking off the old TD04, get this all situated and ready. Never mind the Red Bull can, that's just because it's raining outside. So I just cover it up when I park it. But yeah, so I'm gonna get the TD04 off, and I will show you the difference between the TD04 and the TD06, and we'll go from there. So I'm excited. I can't wait to hear what this thing sounds like and feel what this thing does after. It's going to be a lot later on my RPM before I actually build the boost, but it's going to be worth it when I'm pushing that much out of that big turbo. So here goes nothing. So Alrighty, well the TD04 is out. There's the TD04. There's the TD06. And there's the Arashi. As you can clearly see, there's a big difference between the TD04 and 6, but there's again a bigger difference to the Arashi. So I'm hoping that with, as you can see here, the exhaust housing is, it's a little bit smaller than the Arashi. I'm hoping that's enough of a change from the TD04 and in between the Arashi and the TD04 for this one to spool just as well. I'm going to start putting this in the car now. That's all 3 turbos side by side. And we're going to see how it fits inside the car. And then hopefully get it to run with this turbo and hit full boost. So I'll catch you guys when I start, or at least when I get that bolted into the car. Alright guys, well it's the next day. I already took it for a ride. But this is what it looks like with it on. It is massive. Like, whew. So yeah, so now it's time to try and put an intake on it. So I went out with it today already. Just, a little bit more break-in time. And I got this small filter along with this cone, this coupler. So I can try and get it at least on. So here goes that. I'm going to see if we can get that on. And hopefully it'll be all set. I'm currently having an issue though where my wastegate isn't opening. So I got to figure out what's going on with that. I'm hoping nothing stupid, but we'll see. I got to check all my lines, go through, because I'm hitting 20 pounds of boost and I really don't want to on this turbo. So, yeah, I don't feel like blowing anything up yet, so we're going to dial it back some. But yeah, so I'm going to get this on, and then we'll go for a ride so that you can see what it sounds like. It's going to sound a lot different with this intake, I just realized that too. It's fucking loud right now with no intake. But this should calm it down, maybe also make it sound a little better too. So, here goes that. Alright guys, well now I've made the filter. It's kind of janky, but it's going to work surprisingly well. So I have a 3-inch metal tube inside this 3-inch coupler, which cannot go into the 2.5 obviously. With the 2.5 side on the turbo and the 3-inch side going inside the filter itself. So now I have my little filtered system. Don't have to worry about this turbo. And now I gotta figure out why my wastegate's not opening. So something's going on over there. I'll figure it out. But it's kind of weird. So I'm trying to figure out why it's not actually opening. Because I'm pretty sure I don't have more than a 12 or 13 pound spring in there. So, but I'm hitting like 20 plus boost right now and it's not opening. So we'll figure that out. But side note, we're almost there. So, alright guys, well, we are on the road with that new intake. I'm actually going to see Salem right now. He's down in the Buxton area. Gonna have a good time. And so I figured what a better way to break in the new turbo. So yeah, so far it's been going absolutely great. I fixed up a few of the vacuum areas that may have been causing my wastegate not to actuate. For some reason it's still not, so I'm gonna have to go through the Haltech now because I believe it's on that at this point. But yeah, so let me get you a quick little third gear pull. Once we get around this corner here, it should be a little easier. But this thing is it's a fucking missile now, I'll tell you what. So we're getting up around the corner here. And let's drop back to third. She builds later, but when she goes, she fucking goes. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you again the finished product, maybe do a flyby, and but wow, this thing is so much better with this turbo than the other one. So I now have a fully functioning pretty much 72mm turbo on this, and the two-step works. I ain't gonna do it out here, it's too late at night. I'll show you guys later, but that's it's kind of where we're at. So I guess tomorrow I'm gonna see if I can get Jackson from Greenhorn Garage out to the house, and I'll probably do a flyby and see what she sounds like from the outside, because I haven't heard it with the new turbo yet from the outside. So I mean, I just put it in. So yeah, we'll catch you guys when we get to doing that flyby. So hell yeah.